Hey guys, Ray here. I'm going to be doing a different type of video than I've normally done. I'm actually going to just be commentating over a game that I'm playing live and just doing more of like a guide focus and commentary on my thought process of what I'm actually doing in the matchup. Um, Rather than just something I've clipped from my actual stream or something like that. So hopefully you guys like this type of content. Let me know if you have questions about what I say in the video or anything about Zyra. Or if you like this type of content, do give it a like and subscribe. First off, I'm just going to note something that I did really different in this matchup. I took Relentless Hunter and Zombie Ward instead, and Celerity, so that I could match Bardam's robes a little bit easier. Because we're already going to roll them in this matchup pretty hard in 2v2, because we just outrange them, and we're just going to push them in, so it's going to be really hard for them to actually play the game. So I thought taking this would feel a little bit better. There's a guy in Korea who does this, he maxes E and goes Rylai's, and it's more CC focused, but I think having damage is still pretty important. Also, I'm playing on my lower elo account, not my challenger account, because I think it's just more relatable, I guess, in a way, than just me playing in a high elo game. And you'll be able to see me punish mistakes a little bit more in this. Ideally, you want to start lane as Zyra so you can start plant, so you can actually play around your level 1 pretty easily. This matters a lot more in how you leave volatile matchups. This matchup isn't really that volatile. All we have to care about is not getting ganked by enemy jungler. Other than that, we're going to be completely fine in our lane. Level 1, I'm just going to start Q, and I'm going to look to control the bush so that my AD carry can easily get pushed. When the AD carry goes to hit the CS, I'm going to try to cross it with my Q. So we take second bush here. You see the Bard. Just waiting. When this next CS gets low, we're going to step up and try and Q him. Good. We can give up the bush for the Bard. Try to trade autos if he does get the auto off. He misses ward, which is fine. I want to try to get the bush back, so we're going to use our Q on the wave. That's good. Same thing, just keep queuing the wave, hit the Kai'Sa when she's trying to step up for CS. We should be able to get 2 here first. I want to step back there. Ideally your Caitlyn steps up a little bit more here so that you can pressure the CS a little bit harder. That's fine. Now you want to try a third wave crash. We secured push too fast here, and we should have tried to finish our push on our third wave, but this is completely fine. Again, just keep trying to harass the Kai'Sa. You want to pick one person in the lane who you're trying to focus all your poke on. You don't want to split it over the 2 people. So for us in this lane, it's a lot easier for us to poke the Kai'Sa than it is for the Bard, and it just matters more to poke the Kai'Sa, which is true for most matchups. Hit the tower while we can. We still need to be a little bit scared of the jungler. He showed on the map, so we're going to check his clear. He still needs to finish his bot side because he has his red buff, so we need to be a little bit careful on these next coming waves if he doesn't die. He did die, so we have another wave of timer basically that we can push before he'll probably be bot. We're getting to the point though where our HP is strong enough where we might even be able to 2v3. Didn't think my Q was going to land on the Kai'Sa there, so I spawned my plant on the Bard instead. We're in a really great spot in our lane. We can start looking for a little bit more aggressive things. They want to reset now. When you're playing with Caitlyn, it's pretty advised to max E as Zyra. It just makes it a lot easier for him to land his trap off your root. So I'll probably do that this game, and I'll probably fully copy the Korean player's build. There's a Korean Zyra right now who goes E-max with Rylai's Rush, so I'm going to try that in the game. I think this is a little bit fine to do when your team is a bit more damage focused. Like everybody on my team is going to pump damage this game, right? Need to make sure we're warding now. Again, their Lee Sin needed to clear bot side still. Whoops, that's unlucky. So he will be on bot side. And we just want to try to avoid the gank as long as we can. If we can waste the time, it's really good. We're almost to the point where we can 2v3. If we play well, we can 2v3. But they still have some room to outplay it. And he's leaving. We saw it in the minimap. So we can just step up here. Our next goal is now just to deny this cannon if we can from the Kai'Sa. She has to take some sort of harass from us if she wants this. Just like that. When you're playing poke mage supports like this, like Zyra, Lux, Xerath, anything like this, you want to evolve. Use your kit while they're actually trying to CS. Oh. This is kind of fine for us. Oh, our AD carry is trolling. Oh, he's really trolling. We shouldn't have to blow anything there, just Caitlyn flash and things will be completely fine for us, and we'll waste a lot of the opponent's time. The Jace will lose a wave and their bot lane won't be able to actually get anything. Unfortunately, our Caitlyn misplayed there, which kind of sucks. So now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and stop them from crashing if we can. 2v1. We'll probably use our plants to do the most of the work here. Let's try to hold this wave for AD carry. Make it so they're going to lose another wave since they don't be able to have the condition to fully crash this. Let's hold it here. Now AD carry is set up for a while. So now when I'm resetting, I'm just going to evaluate the map state. Our bot lane is slow pushing to them, so I'll need to help my Caitlyn. Not this wave, but the next wave most likely crash. Maybe that wave. But it should be fine. I said I was going wireless this game, right? So I'll just buy this. But I don't really have anything to do mid as their mid laner is being shoved in anyway. I'm not going to roam all the way top because we just don't have time for that. So we're just going to run straight bot, maybe ping Mia, make sure that the enemy support doesn't get a roam off. Again, just keep pinging, enemy support. And we're just going to go straight back bot. Again, just watch the HP values of your minions. When the enemy carry is trying to step up, you just look for your harass. Their support showed, so now we're going to be able to completely zone him off XP even, and their Lee Sin showed. Don't want to take the aggro of the creeps here. We just want to... Oh. Yeah, that's not great for us. Stepped up a little bit too much here, but that should be fine. Still a decent trade for us, and our wave is crashing. We're going to pink ward in river now, just so we can have some control. Our AD carry does not have flash, so it's pretty easy for them to gank if they want. Ward also doesn't have flash, so you need to note that. Any root on him is basically a kill. And again, we're just going to keep trying to get platings. That's the overall goal when you're playing something like Zyra with Caitlyn. We're not focused on the kills, we're just focused on harassing them so we can hit their towers. Kills are just bonuses. We see our jungler invading on their top side, so there's a high chance that since he hasn't seen Lee Sin, that Lee Sin's also bot. Which matters a lot for AD carry, not as much for us. We're at a pretty decent lane state where we might be able to 2v1, or 2v3 rather. Depending on the plant spawns and how our AD carry actually plays it. Okay, that guy should die. Oh, I already care messed it up again. Unfortunate. That's unlucky. Maybe I'll kill this guy if I land a plant here. Yep. I wasted my ignite, but that's fine. We are playing a little bit on the edge here. It's probably much better to just play safe on this timer. Our team's getting a free Herald. But, definitely, if we're playing a little better, we should be getting these kills off on them. Just gonna stop her from crashing here if I can. I'm 6 and like 2 creeps, so... I'm gonna tank this, maybe he'll step up here, and on this, I'm gonna E here, and I hit 6, and I ult them now. Nice. Very good. Just gonna buy this, make sure I'm pinging my Mia. I'm a little late on my Mia. Really bad habit that I have is while I'm making a solo play, I'm too focused on my lane that I forget to call my Mias. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually really show the Celerity Relentless Hunter value in this game so far. Just because we've been really dominating them in lane, there's just no point for us to roam. It's kind of up to Bard. If Bard really wanted to leave lane and just leave his AD carry, it's not really that worth it for us to sit and hit the tower. Wait, no, why were you setting? It's not really that worth it for us to just sit and hit the tower. I'd rather us be able to match the Bard a little bit more easily. Which I guess we should have done here, but seems like we're fine. Team is kind of smurfing. I will just come and get my Relentless Hunter assist and go back bot. It's a good timer for AD carry to fight bot if you can. We are way first. Probably just gonna sell something that's kind of zoning here. I landed it, nice. Oh, I already carry missed trap again, sad. That's okay. Got the kill off anyway. Bard doesn't have ulti, so I can't do anything about that. Really hope our AD carry chops off the E or the portal here if they do look for a gank bot. I'm not going to position so aggressively this time because I don't have flash. Oh, well, Bard's going toward our jungle. Take note of that and we'll make sure we sweep it later. Good zombie ward. I kind of want to just reset and get boots and our Rylai's here. It's good tower for AD carry to reset as well, but he didn't, so that's fine. Right now, we can look bot. They're going to crash the next wave, but they don't actually have any dive pressure on AD carry, so we don't actually have to be here to help our ADC catch, and our AD carry most likely will reset after this wave anyway, so this is just a really, really big timer for us to do anything. We could even probably roam top here and it wouldn't feel too bad as long as we're not showing while they're hitting the tower. Instead, I'm just going to roam mid and get vision. I'm going to show probably on vision because Bard had wards over here. So it's not that good, but it's fine. We can maybe look for another play onto mid. See here, here's resetting now. Getting deep vision around our Vladimir, which is really good for him. He's going to be able to come down and affect bot lane pretty easily for us. They didn't reset on bot, so that means we're going to fast push our next bot wave and try to break bot tower. I might send the bush for this Bard. He might face check me. Or actually, there's probably a Lee Sin maybe here even. Maybe not. There was no Lee Sin, but there could have been looking for something. Honestly, it was kind of dumb for me to go over the thing there. Alright, well we have our Rylai, so it's pretty easy for us to land our spells now. Don't think this is very real for them. And she's gonna have a really hard time running away. Really big outplay from us bot. Figured Lee Sin was kind of around bot after how their bot lane was playing, but we're a little too tanky with the Rylai's for them to actually look for anything. Unfortunately, this game's a little bit of a stomp, so it's gonna be very laning focused. What you should do, because like I don't see us throwing this game or anything like that. There's not gonna be a lot of like actual midpoints of like how to play support, which is kind of like one of the harder things when you're playing supports like Zyra. Take our reset. The guy who goes this in Korea, he always goes Swifties, which I don't think is like the most insane thing ever, but I might as well try it since I'm trying out his build. I think he goes the Andres next, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Let's see. It's this guy. He goes healing reduction in a lot of his games, it looks like, so we'll try that. Not really that high value in this game, so maybe we won't though, but... Alright, I lost a little bit of track of the game while I was looking for that. See? Yeah. Let's have our AD for this next wave. We'll have a group with our jungler and get vision on bot side now. So we can get ready for this dragon. Guess we'll take this. Our AD's carry should be kind of fine on mid by himself. I bitched out there. Get ready to carry the last hit. Oh. Not sure what this guy is doing. We're so far ahead now, we can just go look to get vision in their jungle by ourselves. We kind of win versus their Lee Sin 1v1 anyway, and our team is first to rotate. Okay, we don't win 2v1, but we canceled the Lee Sin Q with our ulti, so it's fine. A little bit greedy of me, honestly. We just have to reset now. Ideally, as a team now, we're just playing for this and this. It's the most easy thing to get on the map. our top laner is kind of having a rough time versus their, what's it called? Alright, well, unfortunately it wasn't that long of a game, so I didn't get to talk too much about it. I'm still going to upload this because I'm just kind of curious if people like watching this type of content or the short form content. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to put them in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the classic YouTube things. And I'll try to make more videos like this. Again, I'm just doing it on a lower account because I wanted to get more consistency in the game of like how you should actually be doing it versus people that are more replicable for you guys and whatever elo you guys are at. I feel like if I'm doing it with challenger players, I can't talk as much about what my opponent's mistakes are doing because they just make less mistakes and their mistakes are more niche. But yeah, appreciate it. Hope you guys have a nice day.